Oh, I did push it. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, yeah. I got Tina on my mind right now. I got Barbara on my mind right now. I got the Upon This Rock on my mind right now. Now, I lit up my house today. Turned on every light I got. Opened every curtain that I have. It's still there. I'm lit up right now. My house is lit up. My front door is open. I thought it was 3. It was, let me think. I thought it was 3. It was 10:15. It didn't matter when I realized it. Now here I am. I opened up my bedroom. I got a beautiful bedroom. I got a beautiful bedroom. 6 glass panels on the top and 1 big one on the bottom. That's 7 panels of glass in my bedroom. And it faces 14th Street. I've had this house blacked out. Ed Garcia bought me curtains for all the windows. Yeah, he did. We measured everything. So I forget what store he was at. But we got curtain rods. Everything you needed. There's still one up there. It was blacked out in here. You could see in here. Now my office is kind of a lot of ashes in here. A lot of ashes. Because I'm a smoker. But I can guarantee you one thing. There ain't going to be no more profanity. There ain't going to be no more vulgarity. I'm going to call her a goddess. I'm going to call her a goddess. I don't know her last name. About a week ago. They didn't kick me out. They suspended me. I had people scared. I'm talking about the Gathering Hope House. Yeah, I gotta get these cards down. I ain't got them on the top 3. But here's the Frederick Reiner's Veterans of Foreign Wars. I ain't gonna say the number. 10-23-74. Callicoon, New York. Now, in all intents and purposes, that's me. That's me. But it ain't. It's my father. He gave me that. Now, I just woke up. Because I was tired when I went in there and laid on my bed. Just like I am now. And I got dressed this morning. Mike said something when he got here. I'm going to say the deacon said something when he got here today. In a 1919 Lexus. He come here to talk. He said, I'm changed. His daughter's a nurse. She knows about drugs. I was on some heavy-duty drugs. Risperidol is a heavy-duty drug. Now, we got to get people in order here now. Because there's a lot of Jennifers. A lot of them. And they're not all in my head. They're reality. But I'm going to start out with the first one. Her name is Jennifer Lynn Hawk. That's all I'm going to say. Berry. Sometimes she says Costin, and sometimes she don't. Depends what kind of mood she's in. And she goes through some moods. Now I call her OBG. I got a shirt, a black t-shirt. I ain't seen it yet, but it's at the Hope House. OBG rules. And she does in my world. She rules. She's the original boss goddess. Mike thought she was black. Because I got two berries. I have two berries. Now, there's supposed to be 70 videos. That's what Jennifer kept telling me. I'm talking about a different Jennifer now. Now, today was supposed to be a very, very special day. A beautiful day. I got texts, nice texts, from the Angel House. I'm supposed to be there at 10 a.m. Now, I don't have no car. Now, I could ride my bike down to Oberlin. This is where, let me think. Where Oberlin begins. So, I'm expecting a phone call from my ride. Some of them would call a day early. Vicky called me a day early. Let me know she was coming. It's all here. It's all on video. Fritz catching hell. Yeah, I caught hell this morning. Now, this video I'm making now is going to have a interesting title. My door is open. My lights are on. There's food here. No bread. I don't have no bread. I don't have no eggs. All my curtains are open. The bathroom's lit up, but the door's shut and it's hot in there. But the 4 lights are on, and it's bright. I shouldn't be yelling. So I met the real cowboy. The real cowboy was here Monday. Yeah, that's a funny story. Now, I've been planning on 9 o'clock Monday morning for the longest. Angels told me about 9 o'clock Monday morning. Colette. I don't know her last name. But she calls me. She does. She calls me. Forget why it was when she called me. And I know the story between the real cowboy and Colette. In LCCAC. Wait a minute. LCCAA. Lorain County Community Action Agency. Helping people, changing lives. helping people, changing lives. Okay, I did 28 years in prison on this number. But I've been in prison over half my life. I started out in New York, Elmira, 40118. That's where I turned 18. Cut off my hair. Sprayed me down with kerosene. Sprayed me down with kerosene. I had tear in my... all them doors slamming shut. This is getting real now. This is prison. That prison's still there. Bob Hope is from Elmira. Elmira's a very important city in New York. 81 runs right up there. Oh, did I have fun today or yesterday? I called somebody up. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get Spectrum to get my 12 people on my, so when I'm here, it can't happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's out there. I want, when you call me, your face pops up with me. And I want the 12 screens so I can talk to 12 people. So we talked. She knew she was on YouTube. I got to think a minute. Allison. Oh, I forgot her year. But it's on here. Central New York. That's where she's from. That's where she was talking to me from. Near Syracuse. When I heard Syracuse, my eyes lit up. My heart started pounding. Because I went to Syracuse all my life as a kid. Back in the days, I want to say 14. The state route with the trucks. And this is trucks when black smoke was coming out of them Macs. My daddy used to have to stop at a gas station at the top of the hill, and he'd buy a bottle of that them little Cokes and dump it on the windshield. That's how he cleaned the grease off. Boy, and I had 3 fathers. But anyway, Heinz Fine Food on Westcott Street. Oh, wow. I was introduced to a black man. He was the pots and pans man. Huge man. Now he run the kitchen. He couldn't go out in the dining room. He couldn't go out in the dining room. Had hands, and I didn't understand it. They were white. His palms were white. He washed dishes. He did everything that need to be purified. Dishwashers and pot. It was a first-class restaurant. Heinz Fine Food. I got to get their pictures up here. I don't have a picture of my aunt. I got little pictures. But 1926, my daddy, my aunt, and her husband, Henry, and my uncle, Henry. Okay, I'm going to say my daddy, my aunt, Anna. I had 3 Aunt Annas. And Louis Hines. Oh, he's a man. And I spent time. I go there to stay for a week. One time I peed the bed. I was so scared. But anyway, y'all, I got good memories. I had a good bringing up, a good raising. Now in my 70 videos, I didn't censor. I told everything, how it was, how I was introduced to the world. And it's a scary thing. She told me today. Bestiality? I talked to a goddess today. I don't know her last name. But she was supposed to call me Wednesday. I left her a message, told her I was really busy today, between 1 and 1:30. Now, I believe that phone call was going to come. I believed that with all my heart. Now, there's a Karen Berry. I call her Princess. My princess. She's my princess. She was given to me about 4 years ago. In prison. Yeah, in prison. Oh, wow. Now here I'm sounding like I'm rambling. I'm jumping around. But I promised Jennifer that I'm going to make a video for the Hope House. But the heading of this video is going to be to OBG. The Angel House, the Gathering Hope House, the NORD Center. I got these cards. I know what I got to do. I just ain't did it. Ain't had time. Well, I do love this. There it is. That's the Gathering Hope House. I think I'm going to make that number 4. Okay. Now this used to be on the top of the heap. This was my everything. They rescued me. July 8th of 2020. I was getting out. I knew I was getting out. It was my brother's birthday. That was my birthday present to him. He didn't have to worry about me no more, sending me $120 every month. Buying me watches, shoes, whatever I needed. And we never talked on the phone. It was all on Gmail. And I didn't even know it was Gmail. I had it all in prison. They don't give you people's Gmail. JP, they just get a name. Oh, JPay's unbelievable. That got introduced around 2011. Then they didn't give us nothing. We bought it. But my sister arranged for me to have, on my birthday, in 2011, this little, I don't have that, I had to give it back. I ended up with this. I don't even know if it's charged up. It looks like it's dead. I'm going to put this over here. Now that was considered, oh wow, a JP 5, but it's a 7-inch. The other one was a 5.5 or something. JP 4. I never seen this something where you touch and everything just do everything. Slide it, anything. I never do that. That was all new to me. I was amazed. Totally in amazement. Now I was in Madison at the time. I carried a cane. But every morning I took the trash to the dumpster in all weather. Big one. Big trash trash can. And I had to do it at a certain time. With a cane. Bet that cane one time. My aluminum cane. Damn thing dumped on it. Bent it right there. How the heck I had to get a wood stick. This is in 2011. Now most people think of prison as a whole lot of hate, a whole lot of this, and a whole lot of that. But it's different with me. Oh, it used to be bad. But the women came in 76. But in 2011, in Madison, women were there. I had a lot of love. In the morning, I had Lori Morgan. I can't remember what her name was, but she was Lori Morgan to me. Love. Love. I had Sandy Mae in my head. I could write her in central office. And I'd used to. She looked like my wife. I met her in 94. But she died. Well, anyway, let me jump. Let me jump to when I crashed and burned in 2015. They give it to me, Mr. Rob. I can't remember his first name. He's born in 1964. He's still there, but for some reason they kicked him out of a school and put him in the other school. He was in D2, the dorm. He had the back room. Oh my God. He had it. Oh, there's no way to describe what he had. Computers when you walked in. He teached GED. He teached everything. He get you on the right. But all the pictures are going. I used to look at it and study it. When you come to the window, he had a thing. All the little toys he had, all metal. Some were pencil sharpeners. But anyway, I go in there. I can't remember what we talked about. But he gave me a green folder. Oh, did I love that. I put the Peregrine Falcon on it. It was a beautiful folder. I had the American flag. Because you could slide it in the thing. And I started organizing. Now, we didn't have Google. We didn't have... This happened. I got kicked out of there July 08, out of Grafton. But they didn't take my book. They let me have my book. They let me have all my stuff. But they did steal my fan. They stole my shirt. Because I was in the dorm. And they did raid you. And I had a new fan. But they didn't raid me bad. I think I did 73 days in the hole. But I had love when I was in the hole. Even though Schaefer abandoned me. But I still loved her. I knew she was there. I used to have a nurse. She'd come home and do the jig for me. With the lady that was prescribing my drugs. In a wheelchair. Not a wheelchair, but a scooter. I got to get a name for that. Because they could scoot around in that thing. I think her name's Henderson. The nurse. Oh, prettiest little thing. And she did. She used to come home and do the jig for me. I got a lot of letters I used to write to her. It got rained on or wet or something, or when I sprayed it. But they're here somewhere. So I had love. I'm in the hole. I had a serious charge against me. They raised my security. I didn't even go to the RIB. I let them do it. I knew what I did. I was guilty. Could have been a whole lot worse. I was thinking a whole lot worse. Thought about it for weeks. What I was going to do to this little punk named Miracle. My bunkie. In D2. Forget what bed I was on. I was in the back row. I was living good. I had cheese delivered to my bed 3 times a week. I'd buy them, it was dip, apple, Kodiak I think it was. I forget how much it cost, but I got to sleep every week. I ate that stuff. I ate a can in 3 days. I didn't spit it. This is dip. It's tobacco. Now the coal miners did this. You had Copenhagen. They'd have a big, but they spit. Because you couldn't smoke in the coal mines. Skull, Copenhagen. There's a lot of Grizzly. There's a lot of names. All comes in that can though. Now they're mostly plastic, but they're good plastic. So back to '08. In '08, I had a big thing on my belt. I was having my way in Grafton. Her name is Kimberly Brownware Clipper. I don't think she got married again. I think she's still Clipper. Now, a funny thing happened the other day. Alice, a 1972, making her a rat. But Kimberly is a 1966, making her a horse. Now it's in, I forget it. Got to think. I got there October 3rd, I think, of '03. That's when I met OBG. She was a goddess as soon as I seen her. She was a goddess as soon as I seen her, and I told her she was. Now, she was the boss. She was the unit manager of 8 House. You had B8, B7. It's an interesting number system down there, letters and numbers. But B8 was the RTU. RTU, Residential Treatment Unit. It started in '96. Lots of money. I'm talking about lots of money. I never did find a figure of that. But they put them in, you see you got 3 levels in prison. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Now, I'm looking at my B card in '96. Security level 3. Security level 3. So that's called close. That's close. So in Ohio, you got Mansfield is close. Oh, I'm trying to think of the one over on the east. I've never been there. But it's a new one. Trumbull. It's in Trumbull County. They had one. Warren had one. That's the one I went to. Sandy May made sure I got there. It was the best. I had the best doctor, Dr. Barron. He's dead. March 31st of 1944. I won that on a bet. I won his date on a bet. Got to think. Gotta stop. I'm a drinker too. I drink a lot of this. By the figures. That's why I know I gotta go shopping. But they're putting $125 on my card. What time is it? It's probably there already. 9-8 today. Oh yeah, I've been eating. I ate a bag of pork rinds. Mike got a kick out of that. He said, "We don't eat them. We won't even give them to the dog because they'll break your teeth." Oh, I love Mike. I'm going to sidetrack again. So I had a deacon in my house. He thought I was getting a little demanding. He thought I was getting a little... He was concerned. Because I sent him an email needing $100. Yeah. Then he said he couldn't. I said 50. He said he couldn't. I said 20. Because I wanted to go to a fundraiser tonight, and it cost $20 on Broadway. I didn't end up going because the weather was bad. But I think it probably happened because I could have went. But anyway, let me think. See, here's what I wish I could back this up a little bit and see what I was saying. But I know I was talking about July 8th. That's when I got... No, I didn't. I was talking about 08 and 03 when I got the drafted and met OBG. And I was in the RTU. And I was talking about, oh yeah, I was explaining how the RTUs were set up in 96. And I think I was talking about Warren. You had Trumbull, Mansfield, and Warren. I think there were 3 level 3 RTUs. And then, if they couldn't handle you in the RTU, they'd send you to Oakwood. Now I got released from Oakwood 8 times, starting in 94. That's when Teresa Mormon Jameson met me. I don't remember her from 94, but she remembers me. Now she won't talk to me. She can't talk to me. I could read her emails, but I know she loves me. I know if I have to, I have her number. I have her number. She run mental health for 5 years in Columbus. On my birthday in 15, I had Kelly Mason. She was the head nurse in Allen. Now, before I go into this, now we're going to go to medium, level 2, but they call it medium security. You had Grafton. Also, I just pinged. That might be chats. I'm really interested in chats. But anyway, let me look. Yeah, I got 4 of them on there. Now I got some interesting names pop up on my chats. I'm going to put her out there. Tina Sanders is on. And she's from my church. I can't say names because he asked me not to. I'm not even going to show this because they asked me not to. But none of these I have to deal with. Let me get organized here. I need a cigarette. Now, here it is. 35 minutes I've been on here. Jumping all over the place. Are you sleeping good? Are you eating good? So here's where I'm at. I go to a drop. And I have to crash. Lay down. Get everything set up. Now remember, I got all the lights on. All the curtains is open. My front door is open. It's 4 minutes after 11. 4 minutes after 11. 11:04. 11:04. Now I don't have a watch. I don't know if I'm supposed to have one or not. But you got to know what time it is. I can remember today feeling weak. I didn't have the energy to work. But now I got to back up to this morning. I'm going to drop everything and drop up to Fritz's Kitchen Hell. Now I've been planning I got to get the plate. I've been planning on going to the Angel House because they're making my teeth. They're putting new teeth in my mouth. And there is angels out there. I got Amanda. She's making me a video. And she's going to have her face in it. She promised me today. She's going to show me all her reptiles. She sent me a video with the big rep, but her face wasn't in it. She said she don't do her face. Now here's an interesting woman. My angel. She's my angel. She felt like going home today. But she came in and rested. She backed the car in. So when she leave, all she had to do is drive out. Got a beautiful, I think it's new, Honda Civic. Now here's a woman. She showed me her tattoos today. Even the one hit. But she had a lot of tattoos. But she ain't pierced. Had her tongue pierced. They closed up. You got Kia. That's her name. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm going to call her an African. Now all I've seen from her is beautiful eyes, the eyelashes. Beautiful eyes. Because she always had the mask on. But it was a busy place out there today. I got there 10 minutes early and I couldn't get my phone shut off. Oh, that was funny. Okay, I got a video. Oh, I can do this. Now I tell people to go to YouTube. Now I got two things for YouTube. I'm telling people go to YouTube. Come on, baby. What's going on? Sometimes you got to start all over. Oh, there it goes. There we go. So I got to hit library. Then I got to hit your videos. Now this is what pops up. This is what's popping up. Fritz. To the Angels of the Hope House, 8/11/21, 7 something. So it's around, so I made it 7:07. So right now I got 6 views on there, 3 hours ago. And that's the video I made. And I've been having a hard time making videos. Frustrating. Really. I ain't got time to go into what happened that Sunday when I got us from Colombia. Steph. I got pictures of her. Though. A pretty little mom took our picture. And she was posing. But anyway. Then I got Fritz to Mom, Carolyn, Katie, and the Deacon. And I got 7 views on that 5 hours ago. It was 1 hour and 52 minutes and 37 seconds. Now I stopped numbering them. I don't know the number. I'm not doing numbers. I'm doing time and captions. And then I got Fritz, met a black man, driver, 8/11/21 noon, 12 views 11 hours ago. Then I got Fritz, catching hell, 8/11/801. That's a 9. 10 views 14 hours ago. Then I got Fritz, woke up to pee, 8/11/21 4 a.m. I got 6 views. Fritz, on the phone, 8/10/21 8:13 p.m. I got 8 views. I'm going to this one. Fritz, lost morning video, 11 views 1 day ago. But anyway, I showed my how it works on a TV if you're at home. You go to YouTube. You got to have a smart TV now. Go to YouTube. Punch in Fritz. It used to be Frederick Reiners, but that's too complicated. So I switched it to Fritz. Fritz. And there I come. 3. All the titles are there. The time, the views, what I just showed you, that's what pops up. So you hit it. Another 3 pops up. And another 3. And another 3. And another 3. And it gets interesting. It's very interesting. I got a lot of Fritzes on there now. But before the Fritz, I should put it on here. It was the AC, the Antichrist. But it all started the day I rode my bike to Oberlin. I made a video there of a red Jeep. Like I didn't get shot. I got their license plate number. I got everything on there of a red Jeep. Now I'm scared that's going to disappear. So I'm calling that the beginning. I'm calling that the beginning. I've been talking. And I ain't been censoring myself. I've been naming names, telling everything about me and my family and my sisters and my everything. It's all there. And it scares people. You can't watch it in your living room with your mother and your wife and your daughter. You can't do it. Can't do it. So now, I can talk now. I don't have to do none of that. It's there. I don't have to be vulgar. I don't have to. Everybody can listen to me now. Everybody. You can have your babies with you. You can have anybody with you. I'm not going to get vulgar. I ain't going to talk about the BBC. I ain't. It's out there though. It's all there. In graphic detail. Oh, I wish I had that conversation with Jennifer. But she didn't want to be on YouTube. She didn't want to be. Let me go back to that. Okay. They suspended me from the Hope House. Suspended me. Now I'm a member of the Hope House. It's an unbelievable place. I never seen nothing like it. Jennifer is the boss. She's the director. She's been in it for 25 years. But she's a country girl. She ain't from the rain. She don't know OBG. She don't know the NORD Center. But she is the boss. And she knows what she's doing. She's got a lot of angels down there, boys and girls. There's some angels that come in both sexes. You know, they all ain't women. You got Eric. You got Ryan, Brian, something. He's 88 Dragon. I can't remember Eric. But Eric, he irritates the heck out of me sometimes. But I love him because I'm into the Chinese zodiac. That kid, he ain't a kid, he's pretty old. Always has some kind of nice shirt on, a handful of cigarettes, lighter, and a phone. But when it comes to the Chinese zodiac, he knows it. The metals and the irons. And he don't only know that, he knows all the American zodiac. And it's fun to listen to him. And sometimes I got to tell him to shut up. The Hope House is incredible. Like this thing. This is an incredible thing. Now this is on a lot of videos. Shelly, 88 Dragon. She's home having a baby. Now, I don't know how much I should say, but I do want the world to know. Her name's going to be Area. Now that's to do with music. And a few other, that's an interesting word. But that's what the baby's going to be. And it's going to be born on the 18th. It's going to be born on the 18th. Amazing woman. She smokes. So the baby's going to be addicted to nicotine. She smoked in moderation. She ain't doing like me. She only smoked 1 or 2 or 3 a day. Oh, she took my picture. I'm jumping, but I'm just going how the Spirit is telling me to go. The Spirit is in control. I don't hear voices. I don't see things. I get on here and I'm free. I'm beautiful. I'm true. Now remember, my house is lit up right now. The air conditioner's at 72. I think I'm down to 71 in the living room. I got a beautiful house. I made a video. I sent it to the Hope House. It's on here. The video of my house. I got to keep the side door locked. Because all kinds of trash comes to that door. Evil. Evil at the extreme. Mike was concerned because I said he got to go. He thought see, Mike armed. Mike comes here armed. He don't come here, he comes here armed. That's the deacon. Mike Music. That's my brother. I got to go with the feeling now. But I want a picture. His mother, I'm calling her my mom. His mother. I adopted her as my mom. Carolyn. And I met her in 17. He brought her in to meet me. Hugs. Oh, I don't know how many times you hugged. Good hugs. Now she's a 67. Goat. Carolyn. She likes to be called Carolyn. Now I got her father's bike. That's Joseph. Joseph had that bike. And it's worth a lot of money, I found out. More than $650. It's a Trek. The company started in '76. It's a 7-speed. It's all new. It's restored. Everything but the tires. They brought that to me. Because a long time ago, we was in Cairo, so he'd come in every Tuesday. Now I'm thinking about going to Walmart and buying a bike. Because I knew I had to have transportation out here. He said something, I got a bike. But the bike went to his son. His son had it. So he wasn't sure what the bike was like. But he told me about it. But then we got separated. The pandemic came. He was gone. And I'm going to cuss him right now. Ronald Smith, the Reverend at Grafton. Born in '59, making him a pig. The last sign. It starts with a rat and ends with a pig. Now he did me a lot of good. He got my hat. He filled out the paperwork so I'd be a 33%er. Only one. There was only one 33%er, and that was me. And my head got covered. This happened. I got there the spring of '16. I didn't think I could get back to Grafton. But there's a Jamie. Jamie the clerk. I just called her the clerk. She's born in '78. I think she's my daughter. In my head, I think she's my daughter. Because I met a 17-year-old in '78 in Cocoa Beach. And she wanted to run away. She did. She had her suitcases, a bag full of money. 17. Now I was 25. Oh, wow. There's a lot of videos about this. I don't have to say no more than that. I don't even know what numbers there were. But I don't know what. I don't know. It don't matter. I love Jamie the clerk. And so she can't talk to me. But she gave me a lot of love and Alice. When I got there, when I crashed and burned, I didn't get into how I crashed and burned. It had to do with that for a 3-ring binder that I had fixed up. That was my Bible. That was my Bible. The Living Bible. It's here. It's in 3 books up there. And Spadney, when I was in Grafton, gave me a 3-ring binder. It's over there. No, it's a beautiful book. But I have trouble because the rings are so thick. But I got quite a bit in there. It's there. It's open. Got to think. Got to smoke. I got the rainbow here. I got mad about the rainbow. The gays are saying that they got the rainbow. That ain't their rainbow. They can have it, but it's everybody's rainbow. They're saying that Mike Music, because Kairos uses the rainbow, they said they can't use it no more. Mike had his Kairos shirt on today. He said he can't wear it no more. Because of the gays saying this is their sign. They don't own the rainbow. But anyway, I got M&M's. I don't even have a plate. They're just laying here. $1 a bag. And gummies. I saving one in there. But these are $1 a bag. Oh, do I love them. Lifesavers. I've been around lifesavers all my life. Used to kiss the lifesavers. Ask Joni Arnaldo and Albert, her brother. 1967. So I can eat a little, put some chocolate in my mouth. I didn't eat today. Because I am going back to when I eat one meal a day. a good meal. Then I go 3 days without eating. And I did this in prison. I got it better now. Because I can't put a piece of chocolate in my mouth. I can put this in my mouth. I can put this in my mouth. I can give a can of this to a kid. Now, I can give it to anybody and let them show them how to open it. It's empty. There's only that much in there. But it's original jerky chew. Shredded beef jerky. Oh, it's amazing. But back when I was raised in Lorraine and Earl and Will, we lived on a beautiful place. 75 acres. Don Cunard got it for me. That's another story. But anyway, Lorraine see me put something in her mouth, she'd want it. So I give it to her. Oh, almost made her sick. I feel bad thinking about that. Now, wouldn't it be nice if I give her a can of this and she could eat the whole can? But I didn't do that. I made a mistake. I love kids. I love dogs. I love babies. And God hates ugly. Now, Mike said, he didn't like when I said that. He didn't like when I said God hates ugly. But the real cowboy, who I got introduced to, now I got him number 3. Richard Gardner. Incredible man. He is a real cowboy. But let me back up. I'm calling her my mother. That's, I don't know her name. That's, Mike's mother. Lives in the top floor of his house. Now, Mike's living it. He's got his 3 women and 2 dogs, female dogs. He talks things over. His daughter ain't no joke. I keep saying she's 95. Katie. Now, he can't watch me in private. He don't have no privacy. Everything he does is his mother, his wife, and his daughter, and his 2 dogs. And they will bite you. They'll tear you up. You got to take him for a ride in Alexa every night. Yeah, you got to do certain things with them dogs. I don't know their names. I don't even know the breed. But they're big. And they're getting old, though. And he spends a lot of money on these dogs. Ask OBG. I lost. They told me how much it costs. Because she's got a diabetic cat. She's got that means she got to give it 2 shots a day. And she's got a Sarge. He's a big golden retriever, I think. Then she's got, I can't think of his name. He'll run away if she gets him off on it. He will run away. Take off like a bat out of hell. That happened to us not too long ago. Myron had something to do with that. And then now she gets worried. That's her baby. What the heck's his name? Barks. Because she calls me on the speakerphone. Washing dishes. A lot of noises. Been a while though. Because ever since I got off medication, she don't have nothing to do with me. There's another thing. Back to me getting out of prison. I used to have the 3 B's. Barry Bohattie, Lori Bohattie, Jennifer Barry. I started out with Jennifer Barry, the original Boss Goddess. Bohattie, my birthday girl of 87. And then Ashley Berger. And I met Ashley Berger. She won't tell me when we met, but it's on paper. Oh, there she is. That's Ashley Berger. I said she's the most beautiful woman in the world. In my world, she is. She ain't showing her teeth, but she got teeth. She got a smile. The other day, I forget what I was doing, but GCI popped up on my phone. So I answered. I thought it was OBG. I can't tell when they first talk, but then she kept talking. Oh my God, it was Ashley. It was Ashley. And she's talking about a promise that I made that I would take my meds. Now she's a dragon, an 88 dragon. I'm going to put it out here. She's got 2 offices in Grafton. 2. Now she started out as a CO. She can still wear the uniform if she wants to, and she does. She can pop up as a CO. She did it to me one night in D2. Came in as a CO. Oh, do I love Ashley Berger. Okay. I gotta jump back to something. I'm put in the hole for quarantine a couple weeks before I go home, because I couldn't go home unless I was in quarantine. And I can't stand to be in a cell. So they put me in a cell, and they put somebody in there with me. I had all my property, but there was no electric, and I couldn't breathe. Now they can't let everybody electric in their cell so they can watch their TVs, but we had everything in there. I forget how it went down, but in medical, I had all women, nurses, nurse practitioners, and I had some very, very beautiful nurse practitioners. I can't remember her name, Hancock maybe, but when she retired, she hugged everybody in the prison. And I got 2. Yeah, I mean a serious hug. I think she's born in the 50s, like around my age. She never would tell me. Beautiful woman. She went to the dorms to hug you. The warden that let that happen, he was a black man. I don't know if he's gay or not. Funny name. Beautiful man. Never got his exact age. It was interesting with him. Because I only got there at 16. All this. It's hard to not jump around. It's hard not to jump around. I got to drink. Got to get a cigarette. Got to look and see how long I've been talking. Hour and 3 minutes. It's 11:32. All my curtains are open. You're welcome to come in. You can walk right in. You can walk right in my house. The light's on. Just shut the door. Oh, it's so beautiful here. I got critters. I fed them all winter, but I don't have no bread, so I couldn't feed them no bread tonight. But I give them 6 crackers. First night, they wouldn't eat them. I put cat food out there. Best choice. I got to get a big bag of cat food. I use a dish. I wash it every day. I was eating off it. I found it. It was here in the house. Beautiful dish. So today I put a little extra in there. Cat food. Best choice. And I put the crackers, I lined it around there. Now, the house next door is lit up. I don't know if it is now. Oh, the story about that. Now you got the father, who's the grandfather. I haven't met him yet. But she brought him into her house. And she don't want him to feel that he's imposing. It's a beautiful situation. She mowed my yard. She's a huge black woman. She let me take a picture of her cat. I got it. Oh, I can go on to her story. But I don't have time right now. But her house is lit up. It's a one-family house. It's big. It's nice. Got air conditioning, awnings. I forget how many air conditioners she's running. I'm running two. Boy, there's a big difference between coffee and vegetable juice. Got to think. My door's open. My lights are lit up. Every light in the house is on. There for a while, I was going to leave them on. You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But I had a plan that I'd come home, take these off, throw them in the washer. Got a beautiful washer, brand new. Well, it's a year old now. A man made by Whirlpool in the basement. But I didn't do it today because I'm concerned about the Tide Pods. That's what I like to use. I told OBG I needed a pair of Carhartts. They were $50-some. I sent it to her. They didn't come on my porch, so she didn't do it. I love OBG because she got money. She'd go to Amazon and have it on my porch the next day. She did it with my sugar dispenser that I couldn't find in Lorraine. Nobody had it. She found it on Amazon and sent it to me. And she didn't stop there. She sent me a canister. And it's good. The brown sugar stays good in there. Oh, I love OBG. But so what I got now, I was going to church. Now they sell them dispensers I got in a 2-pack. I didn't want to spend the money on a 2-pack. I should have. But I bought the other one. It's in there. It's never been out. It's in my drawer. I was going to give it to the church. I still might. But they're cool. The one I got, it's what they had in restaurants. They had a steel top and a little thing that flipped up, and you dumped sugar in. Everybody had them. I wanted it. I have it. Ashley Berger she runs Going Home to Stay Home. Oh, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. They set you up for clothes. They measure you and set you up for clothes. But she went above and beyond with me. Oh, she did. Oh, because she couldn't do what she did for me, for everybody. She couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. But she made it so I could go to the Salvation Army with a $150 voucher. And she gave me 2 of them. One for each month, you know. $150 in the Salvation Army is a lot of money. So I went in there. Karen Berry took me to the one in Avon. Oh, we had a good time in there. I bought a lot of nice stuff. I got a silverware set. And they're nice. There's only 3 though, except for the porch. There's 6. So little ones, the big ones. But they're really, really well made. I bought 4 glasses and 4 cups Christmas. Come to find out, Mike Music said he donated them. So I got his glasses. Yeah, he ain't sure about the cups. I really like my cabinet, my dishes. Uh, I really do. Other day we went to Jamie's flea market. Hope House. They had a load of people. I'm sitting in the back with Maggie. 1950, black woman. Got a boyfriend. I ain't gonna call her a crackhead. Then Darlene is in the back. Now I love Darlene. She's an angel. We pick her up in the van. And she liked my hat. Sophie drives the van. A 1967 Goat. We all have to wear masks. So all you see with Sophie is glasses. Beautiful eyes. She makes them up just right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And she wears her brother's coat. And it's beautiful. I got it off and got all the things on there. But he's a veteran. He's out west. So she drives the van. She don't need GPS. She knows Lorraine. She knows Elyria. She grew up here. Uh-oh, I gotta pee. That's pretty much controlling my life right now. Having to pee. It wakes me up. Boy, I've been jumping around here. But here's the heading. OBG. The Hope House here. The NORD Center's here. Lorraine County. Oh, here she is. Now she's a social worker. Community Impact Director. She's got her name here, email. Join us, colon. UW, Lorraine County, or I had never noticed that before. But now she's got United Way on Broadway, 642. You can go there with a bike. You can use the restroom. You can get water. You can sit down. And you want to see this place. Huge rooms. And Robbie runs it. Robbie, R-O-B-B. I don't know if she's doing a Y or an I. Got to think what year she is. But I'm after the stimulus money that I missed. The $1,200 and the $600. $1,800. To get that, you had to be in the IRS database. And I ain't been in it because I ain't never filed. So anyway, OBG give me a thing to punch in there. And but I ended up with a phone number and a woman. Oh my God. We got on the phone and it was love. She knew all my people. She knew them all. Dr. Hammond, Ed Garcia, and people in Grafton. I got her in my phone as the taxes. I didn't even know her name. We talked for 20 minutes. And she was naming people in Grafton, and I couldn't even name her name. Now I want to say 65. I want to say 65. But anyway, she set up a date for June 22nd. That's when I had to bring all my paperwork and go down and meet her. And she's going to do my taxes. Oh, it was incredible. Now I'm telling everybody, the 22nd. Now I got a whole lot of, OBG calls them Army of Hoes on Facebook. That started out when I got out and got the phone given to me, and I'm at the NORD Center. And Monica, I'm going to put her name out there, Monica Pryor, at the NORD Center, second shift nurse. I don't know if she's still there. Somebody told me something about her. She might not still be there. But she drove a Nissan Altima. Beautiful car. Black, chrome on it. 87 Rabbit. And she took a liking to me. Took my picture. Took a picture of the Viper. And made my profile on Facebook. Now, Facebook wasn't like I thought it was going to be. I thought I'd come out here and get on there and I'd have the whole world. But it wasn't like that. You had to have friends. I didn't have none. There was nobody on there. I forget how it went. But you're supposed to go to bed at 10 o'clock. You're not supposed to be on the phone. You're not supposed to do this. So there's this huge room. I think there's 3 beds in there. But you had a bathroom with a door. And you had air conditioning. And the bathroom was beautiful. Shower. Beautiful bathroom. So they put me in there alone. So it's a big room. Now I got me. I went all the way to the back. And I never seen nothing like that place. I never seen nothing like that place. I felt really, really good. Sleeping great. Waking up when I had to pee. The doors was always open. But there were rules. So anyway, she made a profile for me. All of a sudden, I'm getting, they call them, they send you a friend request. You got to accept. And I started accepting. I did. But anyway, my friend, Gordon Hoffman, friend to friend they call. I forget when I met him. Now he's OBG birthday. He's 1944. Making him a monkey. But they got the same birthday. It's my sister Rose. April 25th. So they knew each other because OBG run that. She was the director. She was the inside person that did friend to friend. You had Lynn. I got his email. He's got a real long, funny name. But he's the head. So there's a lot of work. You got to fill out a whole lot of paperwork. And you can't be a sex offender. They don't do sex offenders. And you can't be certain things you couldn't be. So you fill out the application. And there's a waiting list. Big waiting list. To get a visit every month. Called a match. It's all on paper. There's a newsletter about this. So something happened. He was seeing a kid. Forget his name. I know him. He was in my dorm. Couple beds down. So Gordon was visiting him every month. Gordon come in, feed you, buy you coffee, whatever you wanted, he'd buy it. Whatever you wanted. The vending machine. Oh, Gordon, he's something else. Short little guy. Air Force, I think he did 8 years. Have to do the math. He's born in 44, so you go to 64, he'd be 20. So I think he went in 62 in the Air Force. All the stories he can tell. All the stories he can tell. But he's a little hard hearing. Oh, but it was every month I go to the visiting room. Now you had to strip down, and it was trouble to get my hat in there, you know, and the cane and this. I didn't have all this on there. I just had the cross. But they let me wear it. Oh, the man in charge of visiting was a good man. But when they would change it up, you get somebody else over there. So I had to do the whole process again. You had to have the ID. And anyway, I used to feel good. Go in there in the visiting room. And with my cane, I could carry my cane. And all the pretty girls out there, and mothers and girlfriends and sisters, they're all there. And sometimes we get talking. But anyway, we'd have a table. Gordon would have a cup of coffee waiting for me. And like I said, you'd buy anything you wanted. Anything. So what Jenny cost him, he killed $20 bills just for food. And then he had gas and wear and tear. So he became my friend. He bought a Sportster, 1200. But he was having trouble holding it up because his legs are short. So he got the bright idea. He wanted a trike. Oh, but the changes they put that man through. A lot of money. Oh, they did. They put him through a lot of things. But he did end up with a trike. He's got a trike. A Harley trike. Sportster. I got a picture of it before it's completed. Oh, but it wasn't no joke. The gears, the big tires. I got the picture without all the stuff on it. I got the frame with the motor. Oh, I love Gordon. I love Gordon. Gordon and Hilda. Now, they can't get married because they lose a lot of money. But they live together. On Facebook, it's him and her. So anyway, he pops up on my Facebook somehow. So he's my friend on Facebook. Mike Music somehow popped up on my face. Now here, picture him and Carolyn. Oh, they look good. They look good on Facebook. But I ended up with all these. I hate to use the word hoe. I hate to use that word. But that's what OBG calls them. Because soon I'm getting all these requests. And I'm accepting them. I'm just accepting them. I'm falling in love. Telling my life story. It's all on here. That's what's so beautiful about the poem. So I ended up with like 5,000 or 4,000 something. It's kind of amazing because here I'm just getting out of prison. I got all these people, and they're all in their 30s. They're fake because I think there's a machine that does it. But they all will talk to you. They all will send you pictures. They all will make you feel like it's real. So when I first got out, I got to back up to being in quarantine. That's what I was talking about. I couldn't breathe. I went to the hospital, talked to my, I was surrounded by women in the hospital. Nurses, beautiful nurses. Of all shapes and sizes and colors and stuff. So anyway, they said I could have a fan in my cell. So that means I have to get electric. So here's where Myron comes in. Now he's head of maintenance. He runs drafting maintenance. So any tool he needs, and then any junk he gets the best. So he brings over a coil, thick cable, but only had one plug. So now I got a big cord coming into my cell. And the fan felt good. Now we had TVs and everything, and you could Mickey Mouse it around and plug them in, but I didn't do that. Now I got a celly. He'd never seen nothing like me. Because OBG did something. Myron did something. Because Myron is a master with the laptop. He runs grappling from the laptop. He can do it at home. He can do it anywhere he is. Because he got everything's new and everything's the best. So he did something. OBG took some time off. So she's home. All the things I used to write. I had Myron, Marion, Clara, and me and Barry get married. It was funny. But she would... The OBG didn't come into effect yet. She was using the... I'm using my JPay. So I can write on the tablet, and I had to plug in every day to get it to her. JPay was incredible because I didn't know nobody's... you just had a name. So, like I said, he did something where she could direct bribe me. You know, it was direct bribe. There wasn't no hee-hawing around. It was direct. Now, she's my original boss goddess. So anyway, when you get fast forward, 7/7/20, July 7th, I'm going home the next day. Now, Bo Hattie left me, because I used to call them the 3 Bs. Barry, Bo Hattie, and Berger, the 3 Bs. And they get pretty known in there from the warden, well, not the warden, but the deputy warden, Reynolds. He's the one that took the picture of me by the Viper. And got it on the computer. Put it in the computer. So OBG had it. Spatney had it. Oh, Spatney. Oh, that's my dude. Big, giant of a man. 72. Boy, the way we met was interesting. He's a rat. 72 is an interesting year. For Ashley Berger. Her daddy's a 72 rat. Still ain't met him. But he knows I'm here. He damn sure knows I'm here. When I got to... And I didn't think I'd ever get back to Grafton. But the clerk got me back. Because they was going to send me to Chillicothe. And I didn't want to go to Chile. So she did something. Now she's a social worker. But she was the nursing... or the social worker supervisor at Allen. The supervisor. She run the RTU. And every Wednesday, she'd bring me in her office. Now, she's beautiful. She'd do the computer. She'd read me. She would take my tablet and read me. She was in my cell. I got a book. It's over there. I made a book. She held it like a baby. She'd come to my cell and squat down and talk through the chute. All hours. Yeah, look, Jamie the clerk. Well, anyway, she made it, so I got to Grafton. Oh, I couldn't believe it. So I get there in spring of 16. It's all changed. Because they was going to go private, and everybody got the RTU disbanded. The only one was left was OBG. Now I thought, because Myron was sniffing around her in '08, because he had the maintenance. He wasn't the supervisor then, but he was maintenance. And he had the maintenance on the golf cart, and it was always there at D2, because her office was there. So I thought that they was getting married. So I didn't know what Barry's name would be. So all the years I was going, from '08 to 16, I didn't know what Barry's name would be. Because even Kimberly Brownware changed her name to Clipper, although I love her. And the other day when Alice was here, she knows Kimberly. And she knows Gentili. Oh, I'm jumping around again. But anyway, back to getting there in 16. I didn't want to be in a cell. I didn't want nothing to do with a cell. Now, I did various things over the years. There was a time I wouldn't go to a dorm. When they dropped my security in 2000, I wasn't going to go to the dorm. No. Mental health wouldn't help me. They were sending me to Noble. And I wasn't going to go. Now, they won't carry you when you go from a level 3 to a level 2. But if you're a level 2 going to a level 3, they will carry you. You will get moved. And I got all this pretty much on paper. Typed. But Butch Kane, I'm going back to 2000 now when they dropped my security, called Bernie Reisner in Columbus, a golfing buddy. Now, Butch Kane is my brother. He was deputy warden of special services. That meant he run the RTU. He was in charge of RTU. He's in charge of the gym. And it's interesting how we met. I ain't got time to go into that. But we met when I was making a garden and the rototiller break, and he'd take me down to maintenance and we got it so I could fix it. Oh, it was beautiful. Because I did have a garden. Beautiful garden. I couldn't grow corn, but I could grow everything else. I got to get a cigarette. Look at that. Best choice. Now this is 2 quarts. It's good. This is good V8. And I said I had to pee. 1:32. Midnight. 71 degrees in Alliance. My doors is open. The side doors are locked. Lights off out there. But the front porch light's on. Every room in my house is lit up. Every curtain's open. Feels pretty good. You can come in. Anybody. You can come in. You can come in. The door's open. You're going to hear voices in here. I got 3 TVs playing. I'm on one. I forget what. Oh, I got moms on in the living room. Come out of there tonight. There they are. I got my moms. I love that show. You know, the little blonde, the mother. I have COs that look like the mother. Smith, and she working in the kitchen. She worked in the kitchen first. Then she became a CO. Forget her name. But she told me she was a dragon. But anyway, where was I? Cigarette. Now I got to shut this off before 3 hours. Because I get in trouble uploading it. Boy, I went through hell this morning. Yeah, this morning. I spent 45 minutes on this thing trying to get it so I wouldn't lose it. And it made it. It made it. But I did lose a 3.5 hour video. I think it's still here. Will couldn't get it. He said he thinks I'm shit out of luck. Oh, do I love my office. I have 2 remotes over here. This one. Now, the original one that came with the box from my TV went dead. I panicked. So I called up Spectrum to talk to some guy in Florida. And sent me 2. Yeah, he sent me 2. And it didn't cost nothing. Do I love Spectrum? Now they say you can't be happy all the time. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. Oh, I'm thinking about Jennifer, the director of the Hope House. I forget how long I did look. I think it was 28 minutes. Everybody's scared of me. The big screen TV don't work. and she can't put me on the little TV. She said then everybody want to put a video on, and all they'd want to do is sit around watching videos. So that my plan of what I want to do can't happen right now, but it can. We can get the big screen TV down there, but not right now. So I'm suspended for another week. She's going to call me next Wednesday. Today, she was supposed to call me at 1. And I'm doing stuff. I made a message for Karen Berry, my princess. Mike called. So all of a sudden my phone rings, gathering. It comes up on there, Gathering Hope House. I thought it was Amy. It was Fanny. Oh, Fanny. Oh, I ain't going to put it out there. Trying to think of her year. Beautiful woman. Puerto Rican. Lived on 17th Street. She run the manor. My address. That's my address. The Catholic Church Manor. Nativity. On here. I can't get it off there. That's my address. It's pretty funny. So anyway, it's a beautiful place. 3 stories high. She run that. Fanny's really beautiful. Now she runs the desk. But other people do, because she takes days off. But now her doctor is the same as my doctor. Jennifer Shockley. Oh, do I love Jennifer. Now this has got a stickum on it. This has got a stickum on it. Oh, I love it. We fell in love when we first met in July of 2020 at the NORD Center, because I had to go see her. Oh, wow. It was unbelievable. Jennifer, 1978 horse. And then she had her nurse, was a 90 horse. And I really got to think to get her name. But back to love. And back to 7/7/20. I'm locked down in the hole, quarantine. But I started to talk about the 3 Bs and how Lori Bohatti fell in love, give him a cell phone, got walked out, fired. I should say loved. I love Lori Bohatti. She was my birthday girl in '87. And there's a guy named Jeff Rango. I'm going to stop being mean to him. I believe he was born in '81, makes him a cock. He's been locked up. He killed the guy. I want to say 99 with a knife. I think he's 17. I forget. I don't have the numbers right. But they put me and him together. I got in his business. Boy, he would get scared. Don't tell Bohatti. Don't tell anybody nothing. And I'm just the opposite. I wanted to yell from the rooftop. So I couldn't hand him. But he gave me an English girl, which was interesting, because she found me on Facebook when I got out. And oh, wow. Now, everybody knows her. And because she's young. She's real young. I think she's born in 97 or 95. In England. Used to talk on the phone. Jeff gave it to me. But he was trying to run the show. Because she loved him. As a brother. So anyway, I lost Lori Bohatti. And I haven't had no contact with her at all. She won't get on my Facebook. She won't give me her Gmail. She won't give me her phone number. I lost her. So there was a woman that was Barry's intern. Oh, when I first saw her, love at first sight. Reddest hair I ever seen, the bluest eyes I ever seen. Her name is Madden. She's got a crazy middle name, and her last name's hard to say. But she's my goddess. We love each other. She gets me, I get her. So she kind of took Bohattie's place. So now I switched it up and called it Jam. Jennifer, Ashley, and Madeline. And Ashley's husband made some very, I got to be careful how I say this. But it was, I don't even want to use the P word, perverted. I don't want to say that. Because he would come in D2 and go with it. He's a big dude, got a short beard. Works for maintenance. Now his name's Kite. She don't use his name. She kept Burger. So anyway, back to the 7th. Spatney used to give me Friday. He didn't want me over there during the week. He didn't want me in there. But he'd give me Friday. Mental Health Friday, I called it. Oh, what the heck happened? Froze up. What the heck happened? Oh, I lost my volume. Can't hear him. It ain't on mute. Boy, it's weather. But anyway, he gave me Mental Health Friday. That meant I went over in the morning, had a 9 o'clock pass to see Bohattie. She became my therapist. A couple years, well, it's a long story how that happened. That was a funny story how that happened. Because I had Malinek. Tom Malinek, I think he is. But he told me a story about a rabbit. Made me mad. Made me mad. I never did like his attitude about women because he thinks he's superior to women. A Catholic. Was in a punk band. Long hair. Gotta see what's happening. So anyway, I scared him. Now he's supposed to know judo and all this stuff. Now he was my therapist, or you got to be something. Got to be pretty educated to see me every week or whatever. You know, I forget how it goes. There she is. Oh, I see her all the time today. That's my Ashley. So anyway, where was I? Oh, Malinek. And how Roy Bohattie became my therapist. Oh, was I happy. It happened around my birthday. Oh, was I happy. Oh, was I happy. See, she wouldn't tell me her birthday. She said she was the 16th. Yeah. Oh, she'd come in there with the maxi. And she know, I don't know now if she was dressing for Jeff or me. But I know it sure looked good to me. Now, she don't like to be called a big girl. But I call her a big girl. Oh, Lori Bohattie. Now, she was married to the cop here in, he's in patrol. I haven't met him yet. But every time I see a cop, I ask him about him. I ask about Lori's dad. Lori gets mad. I'm not Lori. Ashley gets mad. Because the sun rises and sets with her dad. I gotta say it. He's a captain. He runs things. For one shift, he runs it. Lorraine. Married her mom when she was 2. She loves that man. Like I said, the sun rises and sets with him. Very protective. Now, I gotta see what time it is. 1:45. That's 1 hour and 45 minutes. It's 12:13. Now, am I sleeping right? Am I, that's what they're worrying about when you get off medication. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating right? No, I'm not eating. I'm going back to where I was in 74 and 73. I don't need to be eating all the time. I got the rainbow here. I put an M&M in my mouth. I'm out of beef. But I have a feast in mind. In 3 days, well, 2 days, I'm going to make me a feast. I'm going to have potatoes. I'm going to have, I got a slow cooker. I can make a whole pot of stuff. Beef stew, lasagna, whatever I want to make. I'm getting to be a pretty good cook. A slow cooker. And OBG gives me recipes. Pork chop junk from her mother, and I added to it. It was incredible. Incredible. Yeah. But I had to stop cooking because I didn't have nowhere to put it. My freezer was full. That's that. I better turn it down. Now this video I'm making right now is my heart. It's my head, my heart, my gut, my toes. Everybody I'm mentioning names to, I love, and I know they love me. Now Jennifer couldn't say she loved me, but I told her I loved her a couple times, and I do. I've never seen her face. I've seen her eyes. Very, very beautiful woman. Now she's a monkey. A 68 monkey. I got everybody scared of me at the Hope House. Everybody. On both sides. Workers and patients. Because they see my videos. I'm talking. I'm telling everything. I'm a violent offender. I had to go to the Lorain County Sheriff to register. Now I got to get a picture of that to send to her. So I got to straighten it down, get a picture, and put it on Gmail. I probably should have did it now, but she ain't going to talk to me until next Wednesday. Oh, it's funny today. Like I said, I was waiting for a phone call. So Fanny calls, and I thought it was Amy. So I told Fanny I love her. You can't do that, she told me. That's why, she said you can't do that. But anyway, Jennifer told, because she knew she promised she was going to talk to me. And so Fanny called and said Jennifer would call me before she went home. So I didn't know what time that would be. Oh, okay. Mike calls, says he's coming. So I get out, I go outside, I take my cane, the cane Mike bought me. Oh, it's a beautiful cane, it's a drive. Got all the numbers on it. He didn't wait, it was the best he could buy. Folding cane, fit in my carry-off. He bought that when he bought the bike. So I walked down, and I heard a voice, pretty voice. Door opened, and there she come out. 92. Beautiful complexion, and she had a long ponytail. Now black women are funny, you don't know if it's real or fake, but they can have long ponytails. They can. Smoking a Black and Mild, and she said something. I said, you're my neighbor. Now this is a swimming pool, a trampoline, and this red Focus. I think that's the car. That's her. That's her car. Never seen her. She never seen me. I've been here a year. When I said I'm a neighbor, she thought I was going down that way, and I told her no, there. That's what. Oh, I feel good. But anyway, the police pulls up. They didn't pull up to me, but they were. I knew they were there. I'm talking to her. And oh wow, really beautiful. 92 makes her a dog. I told her she was a dog. I do gotta pee. Just rolled the cigarette. So anyway, the cop left. He was stopped. She's getting in her car, and I'm talking to her. Going to Elyria without GPS. She said she used to smoke weed. Beautiful girl. This house is funny. It don't have no windows. There's only one window on the whole side of the house. So I'm out on the sidewalk waiting for Mike. Pacing back and forth. That's what they call it in prison. But I'm listening to the message that I sent him. I think I played it. I'm going to put it on here. Gotta think. When you get on your phone, you gotta think. There it is. I gotta mute this. Look at the picture he sent. Oh, that's the deacon. That's my brother. But here's what I sent him.
Hey Mike, I just figured out how to censor myself. I'm making a video for you, your mother. You gotta tell me what your mother's name is. I think I know what she is. But anyway, this is for Mike, for Carolyn, for Katie. I forgot the dog's name. But this video's for you. There ain't gonna be no vulgarity. There ain't gonna be none of that in this one. You know, there's gonna be labeled. So when you're scrolling around and you see a name, you can look at it. You don't have to worry about me saying something, off color. Oh, did I get on the rainbow people? You have to listen to it. That's ridiculous. Trying to put train the rainbow. What kind of nonsense is that? Oh, Mel, you're looking good, buddy. You're looking good. Yeah, you got a big smile on your face. Wow, thanks, Mike. Boy, you made my day. I think I'm going to make you my story tomorrow. You know? Got me my $20. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I knew I could count on you. Because I was desperate. I was really desperate. I mean, seriously desperate. I want to go to that fundraiser tonight. I really do want to go to that fundraiser tonight. Like I said, this is part of the video I'm making here. When I said I had a message. Mike Music. You don't fool around. Damn, you look good, Mike. I like your smile. I really do. You did a good job. Oh, man.
Now he had the Cairo shirt on with the rainbow colors.
So I'm just
he can't wear it.
Go and, watch the video, buddy. Watch the video. For your whole family.
That ain't the message I was talking about.
Hey, Mike. I'm waiting on you, buddy. Got tears in my eyes. I'm out front, walking back and forth, thinking. Nice thoughts. Beautiful thoughts. That guy upstairs got to go. He's got to get out of there. He's got to get out of there. You got to help me make that happen. Because he's bad news. He killed Cody. Got all the windows open. Comes in for 15 minutes and leaves. He's got to go. I need help with that. I don't know where you're at right now. I'm going to let you get this and give me a yell where you're at.
Okay. I sent that to Mike on his way here. I listened to that 3-5 times. That's what I was listening to when I was walking back and forth. So Mike thinks, because remember, Mike's armed. So Mike thinks that I brought him here to deal with this. That ain't it at all. Mike get out of his car. He would come into my house. He ain't stepping into the dark. So we had to talk before he come into my house. Oh, he looked good pulling up that Alexa. I keep saying it's 2020, but it's 2019. But it is an Alexa, 17-inch wheels. And you got to put new wheels on it, or new tires. And that's going to cost some money. But it's good. But they're all good looking. Myron's Hyundai is good looking. This is a 2020. They're all good. Mercedes, GMC. You can't tell them apart. They all look the same. So anyway, it didn't take long for me to assure him that it's safe to come into my house. Because his family worry about him coming here. Worry about him coming here when I first got out of prison. They worried about him coming here. But he came. I'm going back to when he brought the band, or the thing full. The mic was in there, TV's in there, every conceivable thing in the world was in there. Towels, all green, hand towels, washcloths, everything. He had a kit for me. I don't know if he called it welcome home or what, but he thought it all out. I had food. I had cleaning supplies. A big spa soap. I got it half on. Dove soap. I still got a bottle. Toothpaste, Colgate. It's still in there. Toothbrushes. I still put some new ones in there. So anyway, today, there he comes. Takes him a minute to get out, because he's been hurt bad in his life. He's been run over by vans. He's been knees replaced. He's been through it. So he's a snake, 65. Now I'm pretty sure Christine is a 65. Dr. Schaefer is a 65. All snake. Mike's a June baby. I forget the number. I don't know if it's 17th, but he's a June. I didn't do nothing for his birthday. But here he is. So we go in. I'm playing on the TV. All the lights are on. I don't like this ashtray because it's plastic. I'm going to have a glass one. But there it is, full of butts. And stinking to the average person. So now do I love this couch. I love your couch, Mike. Anyway, so he sits different than he generally sits. I'm sitting in his chair, and I got the stool, and I had pulled because it's got a bubble in it. I pulled it off. All these holes are in there, so he could rivet anything to that. This stool is nice. He brought it. Come to find out, it's from Costco. That's what it says on the pad, Costco. So anyway, he sits down. We talk. He's really, really concerned. Very concerned. Because his daughter said, now she's a nurse, big time nurse. Can't smoke because they test her. I forget which hospital she's working in. But she's a serious, serious nurse, making good money. Got to roll another cigarette. But me and Mike can talk. So it's eye contact now. TV's playing with me. He's concerned. He says, I'm changing. I'm getting more aggressive. 'Cause I asked him for $100. It's all here. He didn't have it. He told me his financial situation. What he wants to do, what he has to do. His son's going to have a birthday. He wants to give him something good. So anyway, we take a break and I show him YouTube. It's beautiful. I finally got it to Fritz. So when you 201. So when you go to YouTube, you hit YouTube. Now I don't know how it is on other people's TV, but I believe it's on all smart TVs. You go to YouTube. I have to hit I got to hit the thing and it slides over. Then I find library. So I go to library. Then it turns to me. Then I got to go, I forget, my videos or something. Then I come up. 3. There's 3 pictures. 3 labels. And now they're all saying Fritz and what I'm doing. Even wake up to pee. It's getting pretty good. So you scroll it, and there's a whole lot of scrolling. All Fritz. Doing various things. But I'm vulgar. You can't, till now, I don't have to be, because it's all there. Jennifer said there's 70 videos. Going to the red Jeep. Everything's in there. Everything. I'm naming names. I'm telling everything. How I was raised. So I forget how many 3s roll up with Fritz. But then the Antichrist comes in, and there's no hat. It's all there. So it's really, really interesting now to go to Fritz. Very, very interesting. Now nobody's got time for YouTube. Nobody wants to be on YouTube. Jennifer don't want names on YouTube. It started with Ashley. She watched my video. Now she ain't never, none of this has happened. This is all new. This is all brand new. This is just happening. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm following the Spirit. Boy, do I gotta pee. My air's running. My fan's running. I got central air with 2 air conditioners, small ones. But anyway, it's really good. I met the black man. I met the real cowboy. I finally met Lori Olson. It's getting good. Sunday was beautiful. It's getting good. Now, from now on, you can bring your babies, you can bring your dogs, and sit down in the living room and watch me. So in my mind, I want me everywhere. On Times Square. I want me playing. Not loud, just talking. So you can stop and listen. And what's interesting about me, all this jumping around don't matter, because I'm telling the truth. So any point in time, I can answer you wherever you got a question. That's what OBG Ashley Berger. They would, at Mental Health Friday, I went to see my goddesses. Sometimes there was 3, sometimes there was 4, sometimes there was 2. Shaker would pop up. They were there. Love. Surrounded by love. I can put this back on. Now I'm at 2:05. Now this has got to shut off by 3. I ain't going to go through that again. I ain't going through that again. Because you got to delete. You got to do all kinds of stuff. It's real complicated to upload. Got to do it. But they give me this. Jody give me this. It's got a wire on it. She said it won't need batteries. Well, I want batteries. I don't want this wire here. Will, like the boy, he can make it sing. He can make this thing sing. But he's used to the big one. I love Will. At first I wanted a woman. So grateful that I got a man. That's going to be my grandson. He didn't know what to say. Because he got 2 women there. And they wanted me to filter everything through him. Because there is. I ain't going to say the word. It was a beautiful meeting. Got to think. I got to think now. I forgot what their signs are. Pretty girls, but they had the mask on, won't take it off. They're coming back next week. They're from the NORD Center. They're under Alice. I don't know Alice's last name. She's divorced. It's all on video. So anyway, oh shit. Almost burnt the wire. I gotta go back to Mental Health Friday. So in the morning, I had Bo Hattie at 9 o'clock. Now I had to get medicated. I had to take my drugs. It was tricky sometimes because the line was big. And then I would have to pee because I had to take the pee pill. I'm in Bo Hattie's office. Gotta pee! And it would happen every 10 minutes. And, oh, do I love her. She come in with the maxi. Beautiful eyes you ever seen. She wear contacts. So one day she came in with glasses because she knows I love glasses. Oh, it's so much fun in Bo Hattie's office. She is amazing because she used to do interviews and have to type everything in. So she can make the typewriter sing. And she knows how to Google. Whatever I talk about, she Google it. And there it is. I couldn't lie. And she'd clear me up so I'd have the truth. No matter what it was. I told her about Joyce Rebar. She Googled it. There's Joyce's picture. The whole screen. That's what Lori Bo Hattie's going to look like. So I had Lori Bo Hattie. Joyce Rebar. Anyway, so then I'd have to leave at 10:30. Go back for count. But I had a 2:30 pass to come back. Now there never was a pass for OBG. But when I went in OBG's office, now I just couldn't walk in there. She put me on hold. Now here's where Karen Berry come in. Sometimes if I wasn't, she wasn't able to see me, Ashley Berger comes sit on the bench and talk to me. Ashley Berger. And she would be real. She would be telling me the truth. Oh, she's a pleasure to talk to. But soon, now Ashley wasn't even supposed to be there. She's the secretary. She's supposed to be over in running Galisa's office. But she'd be sitting on a little stool in the office. I wouldn't know she's in there. But there she was. I come in. But OBG's office was interesting. She had this big calendar. Each month she would make it up. AC was on Friday, all the way down. And she had a lot of stuff on the side. Oh, that calendar was perfect. And but she would have AC. Antichrist. Spatty came up with that. So what? Can't explain it. OBG is perfect. In my eyes, she's my baby sister. But her birthday's my middle sister. Rose. That's the only one living. She's on Facebook. Haven't heard from her. Their birthdays are the same. Oh, one day, Stephanie Teepus. She's married to, she's a lady of color. Married to he was a CO. Now he's a lieutenant at the girls' prison. We met in 16. It was spooky how we met. I made a big fuss over her when I seen her. And we kept running into each other. Now she's an 84 rat. I forget her birthday. But anyway, one day, she kept promising to come down to mental health. Now I'm supposed to be with the 3Bs. Now I'm bringing in the 4th. OBG said, bet me $20 that she wasn't coming. Now I believe she was. So 3 o'clock comes. I call her GST, Goddess Stephanie Teepus. Oh, I love her. She likes to hear from me. I called down there. She changed her phone number. She's a unit manager now. She changed her office. She likes it. But anyway, she showed up in her. She's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Spatney's a Browns fan. She's a rat. 84 rat. All hell broke loose. Now we got Russo. Old fat man. Hannum. I can't say that no more. Can't use that word, Hank. But I met him. He was running mental health. And mental health was in the church. And I'd have to go over there. He's born in 54. Big, sloppy fat. But he's educated. And he's finally getting the hell out of there. He finally retired. So he's in the middle office. He's when it comes to Spatty's the head, but everything got to go through Russo. Now he's a lawyer, a big family. Russo, R-U-S-S-O. Don't know his first name. I forgot it. But he did terrible things. He shows up in Allen one time. I knew him. I knew his age. But he wouldn't deliver no messages. He wouldn't deliver no messages. He wouldn't even answer some of my questions. But anyway, he's in the office and I'm making a rebel yell and I'm in heaven. There she is. I got 4 now. I got OBG, Burger's in the corner, Bo Hattie's here, and she comes in the door. So this is a small office. Now there's 4 women there. My goddesses. And so remember it's a $20 bet. Because this has been going on quite a while, because she's been promised to come down there for a lot. So we had, I think she got there quarter after. Oh my God. There's no way to describe it. There ain't no words. There ain't no words to describe this. Oh, do I love Stephanie. I love that name, Stephanie. Now I got a Stephanie, she's on my, there she is. Now she's got a wife. Oh, do I love her. I think she loves me. So she got Fritz now. But it starts out 0001. Then it goes to 02. Then it goes 0210151 stop 08/10/21 Stephanie 524. It's all here. How much money I got? I got $2.42, but that changed now. $125 got added to that. It's over here. I ain't got my sixes on here because I was using the debit card. But when I use my debit card, the sixes pop up. Because I am 0666. That's my number. Oh, OBG couldn't believe it when I got that. You know, I went through 4 cards. And then I knew it was coming because somehow I got a text. So I knew I had it. Oh, it just felt so good. And when I told OBG, and I'm yelling that from the rooftop. You know, I'm telling everybody my number. And you ain't supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to give your number out. But I only want one card. I don't want a whole lot of cards. I don't want a whole lot of nothing. I just want one. Because every time my number gets used, my phone pings. A big noise alert when my card gets used. And I'm not even paying for that. But every transaction goes there. I get a message. It's all on there. I love the Direct Express. And there's a lot of us that have it. Lori Olson has it. When I showed her my number, we was in church. I showed her my card. Oh, I love Lori. I love Lori. I didn't get to the thing tonight because the storm came. So I missed it. All that for nothing, the $20. It's in my pocket. I got a 20, a 10, and a 1. And 77 cents in my pocket. I make sure I have that in the morning. I get 2 shiny pennies. I got my pennies, my dimes, my nickels, and my quarters. I'm using the woman dresser in my bedroom. I got the mirror supposed to be on the woman, but I got it because I got my TV there. So I got the mirror, beautiful mirror. I got a beautiful bedroom set. There's only one flaw. It's got a white handle. It got replaced. But I got the paperwork on that. When it was bought. I got the paperwork. Bought in 61. That got brought to me from from True Freedom Ministry. I put him on here last night. But Gary Coley brought him into the world. Oh, I miss Gary. He died. Terrible death. COVID. And everybody loves Gary. OBG loves Gary. Ashley loves Gary. Nancy Vega loves there's my girl. Oh, Nancy Vega. 64 Dragon. Oh, when I first got there, OBG was unit manager in the middle of the prison. So her office had all chairs. So I'd go up to the window and I'd get a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And I got a lot of thumbs down. I wasn't allowed in there. But when I was. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. Because when I found out she was buried, still buried, she had a Ramos, I think there's her name. I want to say 90. I was scared of her when I got there. She she just exploded it. And I can't have time for that. 219. Oh, I love that girl. Pretty little girl. Big girl. Glasses. Oh, so much beauty's going on in the world. So much beauty's going on in the world. It really is. And the women are doing it. And the kids. It's so beautiful. I got 6-year-olds. I'm telling Mike, 6-year-olds are running the camera. They take my phone. Little lady of color, 6 years old. Boy, I got felt good that Sunday. Shirley brought her granddaughters. 3 of them were lady of color, but they're not related. She told me that. You got a crush on my grandmother? She got a boyfriend, he told me. She told me. She had a Fiesta Ford. She needs a van. And I got it all out. I told her because I want to marry her. Because I want to marry 12 women Halloween. I'm saying that. Really want to get married Halloween to 12 women. It's all in videos. I don't have to go into it. Okay, now we're going to go back to 7/7/20. I'm in quarantine, and I forget how it came about. But remember, now I got Jam. Jam, now that's my new goddess, because the 3Bs got tore up when Bo Hattie fell in love with Jeff. My world crashed there for a minute. Really did. But it's interesting. OBG and Bo Hattie remain good friends. They go out to dinner, they text and everything. So I give word to Bo Hattie, and she reads my love. So I get secondhand information. She's the one that did this YouTube. She's the one that did that. She said I would get scared the hell out of me. How am I going to do that? I couldn't even imagine doing what I'm doing. I couldn't imagine it. How are you going to get in front of a video and talk? How are you going to do that? Oh, it was funny. Cowboy was here. The real cowboy. Who are you talking to? That's what he asked me. Oh, I love him. Boy, this week started out. Oh, it's funny. I'm supposed to be down on Broadway at 9 o'clock. And I've been planning on this. I had to make sure I was ready to go. I got there 5 to 2, or 5 to 9. Went in. I finally got through the thing where you had to put a mask on and you got to stand in front of this thing. And I've never been able to pass it. They'd always have to come and take my temperature. I passed it. And it ain't no joke. It's square greens. It does all kinds of stuff to your face. All that community action on Broadway. The door's locked. You just can't walk in there. A lot of times he sees me coming with my bike. Now I got to tie my bike up. But he opens the door when I get there. But he didn't see me that day. So I had to pull, make some noise. There he comes. Now he runs. There's 3 women in there, maybe more. But there's Colette, Mercedes. Now I'm in love with Mercedes. She's a 70 dog. Never seen her face. But she said, I don't look as old as I'm saying I am. But I'm confusing a lot of people. Everybody knows it's Frederick. Peaceful ruler, that's what that word means. So now I'm Fritz. Now, Mike has always called me Fritz. Most of my goddesses call me Fritz. OBG calls me Fritz. Ashley calls me Fritz. Oh, I started to talk about how I met G-Mac. That's what name I give her. Goddess, Madeline, and a funny name, Kunis, or whatever it is. But G-Mac. And it suck. She's on Facebook. She's on my Gmail. We get great Gmails, you know. Sometimes it takes a while. But boy, when she writes, you know. She got a pet, Opal. I had it on but it disappeared. I had trouble with it. But that was my story. Oh, do I love it? And now they live together. Kyle. They're getting married soon. They're planning it. She's planning it. I'm really so happy. I wanted it to be a Halloween wedding. I wish I could get her talked into it. Maybe I can. we have a Halloween wedding here on the lake. I want everybody to get married. Halloween. You know, I want a big wedding. I want the party of the since Jesus was born. The biggest thing since Jesus. You know. Yeah, because he's back. He's now. Boy, when I said I was Jesus, Mike went. That's when he really got concerned. But I've got it on videos. During the man. Alive. And I don't think... Okay, what could Jesus do if he came back? How would he be? I got it on the 70 videos how he'd be. I was conceived. My mother was a whore of Babylon. My daddy was a virgin. There he is. I can fulfill everything I ever wrote about the Antichrist. And it's on the 70 videos. But there ain't no such thing as the Antichrist. King James made that up. He made that up. And I can't get gross and tell you why he made it up. But it has to do with the black man. All the black people going to love me. They're going to love me. I told him today. I met Sam. He's the driver. Now, he didn't call. He texted. So I had to be paying attention. Now, if I'd medicated, I'd have missed that. I'd get him outside. That's all I said. And here he is in my driveway. Because I went through all kinds of hell. I called everybody. And they was using 3 people. He's the 4th. From Cleveland. Garfield Heights. Black company. He's Southern African. And his son. Now they got 10 or so vehicles. I had the old raggedy one today. But it was nice. I sat in front. He holds the GPS in his right hand, drives with his left. They give him that car. He can use it all. Beautiful man. And I met him today. He took me to the, I call it the Angel House. It's Angel Dental. It's a beautiful place. It's just before, I can't think of the road. I think it's North Ridge. I think that's where Oberlin. But the GPS tells you North Ridge. But this little building is a little dollhouse. And all the girls are parked there on the lawn of the neighbor. And Amanda's got the new Honda Civic. It's a sporty little thing. So she back there. Kia's got a Chevy something. But when I first got there was this Challenger. That was Holly. I told Holly, I still ain't seen her face. But everybody was busy today. So she said she's a star. She wouldn't let me take a picture. I forget what happened. But here, Amanda promising me a video and her face. She's a reptile girl. Now, her reptiles stay with her boyfriend. They don't live together. But she goes there every day. And she's going to spend the night tonight. And, she's she didn't have time to get on YouTube. We were real. She was telling me how it was. All kinds of texts. She's got an 18-year-old son. I think a 50. He's not 18 yet. He's going to turn 18 September 11th. So now she's born in 81. I was scared to death when I walked in there the first time seeing her sitting there. I was scared of her. I didn't know what to say. But it all came. So I had that at 10 this morning. But nobody called me about my ride. Nobody ever did. But I went all the way, I think I ended up in Florida. You know, Buckeyes all over. And, I have fun on the phone. It's all on here. I think I called everybody. I called Vicky, I called Life Care, I called all 3 of them. So I didn't want to be in the shower when they called. I didn't want to be in the shower and my phone ringing. Because the phone's tricky, you got to slide it. So I didn't want that to happen. I'm panicking. But it all turned out good. It's all perfect. But there he is in my driveway. And I'm in the front seat. He wouldn't take his mask off. I'm 1963. He's got a different name, but they call him Sam. He's got a house in Garfield Heights. More women than he can handle. Because he's a black man. That's what's going to be. Right now, the black man's superior when it comes to... And the white man ain't going to like that. But the white man ain't in control. Women are in control. 12. We talked about it for years. Dreaming, writing. In the last, since 16, there's Teresa Jameson. I didn't even call her Mormon. She's married now. Heather Powell Myers. I met her on my birthday in 15. The three of them. For 20 minutes. Took me out of cell during countdown. And they were goddesses. Three of them. Heather knew the zodiac. She's a 76 dragon. Sheila took Sandy Mae's place. Office. The position. There's quite a bit of happened. She wasn't right next to Sandy, but she got the position. Head nurse of the RTU in central office. Now she's a 72 rat. That was the most incredible birthday because I had a video visit with my sister, and Kelly Mason told me that Teresa was coming. She didn't tell me about Sheila. I met Sheila in the yard. And now they promised, I didn't know about Heather neither, that she was there. But they did. They came on my birthday. Oh, that was the best birthday party I ever had. And there's a witness, Patrick Kennedy. Now his genes go back to Kennedy's. He's not Kennedy's. Beautiful man. I met him. He's a 74 tagger. He was a PA at Oakwood. Boy, Oakwood is interesting. I first got to Lima in 81. 81. Boy, that was an interesting year. When I got that 1-5 for the high-speed chase, they sent me to Mansfield. Wasn't supposed to be there. Sent me to OP. That's the old Ohio Penitentiary. So I was 112-297 in Mansfield, old Mansfield. Gary Coley talks about that. Says it's a museum because Gary Coley was there. And anyway, they sent me to OP, give me 160030. So my number starts with a 0 and ends with a 0. It's 52 digits. Now I think I can still do it, frontwards and backwards. But anyway, I said that's the number of the Antichrist. So it's funny. It's beautiful. It's beyond words. There ain't no Antichrist. God ain't ugly. There's only one spirit. The other night, I'm watching myself. I'm talking to myself. But I ain't. I'm talking to the world. It's a beautiful world. I got love. I came out of prison in love. I got to make sure I got the time here. They came. I got to go back to 7-7. Jam. And Spatney. Ashton came over first. In Sergeant Worson's office. Then G-Mac and OBG came. So I got the three of them in there. First Spatney stuck his head in there. Because he's the boss. But he let this happen. So now I got my Jam in the office. Everything went. I'm going home tomorrow. I'm out of quarantine now. I'm in quarantine, but I'm going to be free tomorrow. Now he's writing blogs. And the last one is 137. Oh, that's an interesting. I lost him on my laptop. JP's got to answer to me pretty soon. But I got him because Bo Hattie would make copies. And Berger would get them. And she would really read them. Oh, I used to love to see, because she'd be seriously reading them. And I jump around. But they're pretty interesting to read. So anyway, 137 was the last one. So I forget how long he was in the office. It could have been 2 hours. So Worsner met me the same time I met OBG, because he was a sergeant. And OBG was his boss. He's a 58 model. Love Worsner. All the way, he retired, he's in Florida. But anyway, I got to pay attention. I'm at 235. 104. My house is all lit up. The front door is open. The screen door too. My bedroom's, I opened up all the curtains. There ain't going to be no more curtains. They're open. You can look at my bed. I'm leaving the light on. But anyway, where was I? Okay. Now I'm going home on the 8th. I had a lot of stuff. I brought everything I had except one piece of paper that Ashley Berger gave me. She gave me, and I got this first in '99, but the Chinese calendar placemat they give you. It's got all the signs. It's real pretty. She gave me that. Now, she wasn't supposed to do that. But I didn't take that out of prison, so they can't say nothing. I left that. Oh, I love you, Ashley. I love you. I love you. Oh, she made my day the other day. Oh, she did. But it got interrupted because Will was here with the 2 women. And it just got great. I wish I could have just had the videos running. Because I'm going to get cameras in here. It's going to be live. You come in here, you're going to be on TV. It's going to be. Everything. I want the bathroom. I want everything in here wired with sound and cameras. It's going to happen. This is my castle. I got an antenna. Only antenna on the... it's got a rotor on it, a power rotor. It's all there. Mounted good. 2 chimneys. But he's got to go. Got a patio upstairs. Beautiful house. Beautiful house. I'm admiring it and dreaming about it today. I got a castle here. Yeah. It's coming together. I got arches. There it is. You can see it. Light looks bright. I can leave that light on. They're energy savers. That's what the real cowboy did. My whole house is energy saving. All my lights. It's tricky to get them light bulbs changed because it's a real pretty crystal thing. Comes with the light bulb, so it takes some minutes to get it. But they're in there. $11 a piece. So anyway, July 8th, I got this cart with a lot of stuff on my TV. I got laundry bags, and then Ashley gave me a bag of clothes. I mean, she really did a bag of clothes. And I bought these. But I got Carhartts, all good jeans, and brown ones. And she did me good. And I'm not supposed to say this, but I got 2 of her shirts from her dad. And I got her. She got mad about that. Because I went up to a sergeant. And, I stirred up a hornet's nest. But I was medicated. But they're all right. It's all the way it's supposed to be. So anyway, July 8th, I got this cart. And there they are. OBG and Ashley standing over there. And we was, So anyway, OBG, nobody could have no contact with me for 6 months. That's the stupidest thing I've heard of in my life. Nobody could contact me for 6 months. OBG come up with OBG137 Gmail. Oh, now she wasn't supposed to do that. But that was if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I'd be. I don't know where I'd be. Now we're going to go to common law and love. They can't do nothing. No, they can't do nothing to her. They can't hurt her. I got a little cigarette. Oh, I got 2. 108. 73 degrees in Menor. Boy, I gotta pee. And I keep drinking. Oh, I'm good. Now my body, I'm going back to 74 when I was with the Muslims. Eat one meal, go 3 days, and eat again. It was hard back then. They didn't feed us good. But now I can do it different. I can put a little chocolate in my mouth. I can eat a bag of pork rinds. I can eat some potato chips. You know, I can, whatever, you know. But I'm going to have a feast on the third day. I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. But I know I can do anything I want. I know I can. I know I can. I can do anything I want. Now everybody's scared. OBG said, I'm going to get mad. I forget, Ashley ain't trained in, but she is going to school. She is a student. That's what Goddess, student, Ashley, Jordan, Berger. I got her initials. So when I text her, and when I was writing the blogs, that's the initials. And I had initials for Lori Bohatti. Goddess, therapist, Lori, Marie Bohatti. It looks good. Boy, it's a beautiful thing. Love is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to have love, to feel love, to know you're loved. And I believe in OBG. I know she loves me. But Ashley called me the other day. But back to the 8th. Here I got everything I know owned. And I didn't know where I was going. It was a confusing thing. I thought I was going to Avon. That's what I thought. The way, but that's where I was supposed to send my stuff. Because I was wanting a phone. I didn't want to be out here without a phone. It was all in Florida. A laptop and papers, my boxes, my 2 boxes of writings. Duffy had it. So I'm going through, they wouldn't let me send it to the prison. So OBG finally gets me an address to send it to. It's in Avon, so I thought that's where I was going. But Bohatti put the NORD Center in OBG's head. And it was there was a lot of women involved in that with one man, Ed Garcia. Now, he ain't never seen nothing like it. Because I had Ashley Berger calling me at 4 o'clock every day. I had OBG calling me at 3:30. And it was funny, I'm in the NORD Center, and the CO's there. She switched. You know, Ashley didn't want it because they know each other. And she caused me a lot of grief. But the phone with me, I'd be out in the patio, I'd be somewhere. But Ashley would call at 4 o'clock. And this happened, even when I was free and got my house, the 18th of July, she'd call me. And, but then her husband put a squash to it. So that was the end of Ashley. Had to wait till January 9th. I had to wait 6 months. Now, Myron's getting scared. 6 months, he was scared. But he came with a truck. Let me think. See, I spent $150 in Avon. So a big deal came that I wanted to go to Strongsville, Salvation Army. So I ended up going in an escape with 2 black women, Karen Berry. I paid the toll. I had money, cigarettes, not much money. Didn't have to. She bought dinner. She bought me chicken. The driver, I can't remember her name. But she was amazing. I'm in love with her. So here I am in the Salvation Army. Took OBG a minute to get there, but she got there with Claire. So we're in the Salvation Army. I got 2 black women, Karen Berry and this one, OBG. Now I love OBG more than anything in the world. And there's Claire, all the funny different. Big girl now. And she was only 16 then. It was funny because I could buy everything. So I ended up with a whole lot of stuff. Now this wasn't supposed to happen, but it all goes in the, because I had to leave it there. I had no way to get it out of there. So Myron gets it. He had all the slips, because everything had to be on paper. Puts it in his garage. He got all my stuff in his garage. I forgot him over there. But one day, it comes. So I'm living in a stripped house. All I got's a bed on the floor, kitchen, 3-legged kitchen table, 4 chairs, and they were junk. I gotta stop calling them junk. They just was made right. But I'm going to keep them chairs. I'm going to weld them, and I'm going to keep that chair and table for forever. I love the table. So he comes. Oh, Myron, he's my brother. Now he ain't supposed to be here, but he got everything. He's got a Hyundai, and now that's the biggest cargo carrier of them all. They're all white. Mike's he's got the Lexus. Myron's got the Hyundai. So there's OBG. Claire didn't come. OBG and Myron. Oh man. He fixed my bed. He was on the floor putting it together. I had to help get the mattress on there. Fixed my stove. Leveled it up. On the floor. And he said, he's getting old. He did, fixed my TVs. He did a lot of things. I forget how long he was here. Me and, it gets confusing. Because they came twice. They came with a big black truck. That's when Couch Mike came. And I got pictures of this. That was supposed to be. Myron's scared, because I'm telling everything. So anyway, they come with the couch. Now I was told about the couch. I had pictures of the couches in their garage. An L-shaped couch. So they come. Big Dodge or Ford. It was a big, nice, beautiful truck. Now somebody donated that truck. OBG made all this happen. From the church. OBG. So here's OBG, Couch Mike, and Myron. Told me to get away. They didn't want no part of me worrying about getting it in the house. Took the legs off. Got it in. Set it up. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Legs all on. There's an ottoman. It looks like it was meant to be there. Oh, did I love that? I love that couch. The other day when the women came and Will was here, he said, "You got any chairs?" Hell no, I ain't got no chairs. I got a couch. And everybody sat down. Everybody sat down. Oh, that's a beautiful couch. And it's only got a rip, but I keep the blanket there so you don't notice the rip. It's a beautiful couch. So I got my when they came the other day, when the people came, I got me playing. And I got something else playing in the bedroom. Will told me to turn the one off in the bedroom because there's a lot of noise. I like that. But anyway, back to the couch. Pictures got took. Myron was on my right. I'm in the middle. OBG's on my left. Now that's symbolic to me. That's how it's going to be with my goddesses. They're going to have their mate. They're going to have their mate. They're going to have their man. That's theirs. That's all. My goddesses are all going to be with a mate. So it looks good. We all got our thumbs up. Myron's got his thumbs up. Now Myron's scared of that picture. Now I don't know how it happened, but it kept disappearing. Now I accused him of Claire. But she's still here, so he didn't do that. But Myron is the master with the computer and the phone because he runs the prison from this. He's got the best that's out there. Oh, I love Myron. I do. I love him with a passion. Oh, I love Myron. So finally got the picture on the wall. Mike looked at it today. I thought she was black because Karen Berry's black. Yeah. But back to the 18th. They load all my stuff in a van. I get a black woman driver. And she took the scenic route. We was in there half hour, 45 minutes. So now we pulled in to the NORD Center. Oh my God. They was taking my stuff. TV disappearing. My bags. So I smelled smoke. Oh, it smelled good. 2 women were smoking between the perfume and the smoke. It was smelling good. So I go in. They give me a cigarette. Oh, my whole body just tingled. But I knew I couldn't afford to smoke. So I started this. I knew I could afford that. Ed Garcia gives me a phone. This one. The box is up there. A Samsung Galaxy J2. I didn't have a clue. Monica took care of it. So the NORD Center is amazing. I've never seen nothing like it. They made me you can eat anything. I had a ham and cheese on rye. And the CO now, she's the one that made that for me. And, because she was nicer when I first got there. Refrigerator with ice. It was amazing. They had your kitchen, the dining room, your bedroom. I never seen nothing like it. So I was rescued. A lot of love. 10 days. I had to get out of there. Everybody's calling me crazy. I'm in air conditioning and now I want to go in the house. Nothing in it. But I was shown the house. I loved the arches. It didn't have a stove. It didn't have nothing in here. But I wanted to come. So Karen Berry, I'm running out of time. Karen Berry picks me up. Oh, she was looking good, dressed up. Oh, wow. I thought, I got to get off here. I love y'all. I love you all. And I'm going to really think about the title I'm making this one. Because I'm talking to a lot of people. I got a couple Jennifers. The Hope House. The NORD Center. Community action. I'm talking to y'all. And it's going to be like this from now on. There ain't going to be no, it's all there. It's in the 70 videos. From now on, everybody can listen to me now. Everybody. And it's getting good. Because now I'm saying, if Jesus came back, he couldn't do it no better. Now that's delusional. But I got it. I lived it. Over half my life been in prison. Over half my life. And I had love through it all. Through it all. Since this 28 years. I had love. But I've been through a whole lot of shit. But I had love. It's a beautiful thing. There ain't no words to describe it. Wow. I love you. So now here I am. 123. All my windows open. The bathroom's hot, but the lights are on. Now I got to get out of these. I'm not closing. I don't think I'm shutting any lights off in the bed. I never do. I leave the TV on. Boy, I got to pee. I got to get the pipe though. I got to get away from this smoke. It's killing me. Ashley, not Ashley Burger, but Ashley from the Hope House said the cough will go away. I'm going to get the pipe. I want $100 to get it. Yeah, 255. Oh, do I love you? Do I love the world? And I know the world loves me. I know they do. The black man's gonna love me. The black woman's gonna love me. The only one's gonna hate me is the white man. That's the only one's gonna hate me. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's tricky because there's a red circle with a square box in it. Then there's two slashes. Two slashes pauses it. And I goofed up a lot of times. I hit the shut off. But I gotta hit the shut off now. Oh, I had to get off. I really do. Oh, I have been talking for 2 hours and 56 minutes. Who you talking to? I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, OBG, I love you. She ain't had no, she ain't Gmailed me or nothing. She said I ain't going to make it. She said I'm going to crash and burn. Do I look like I'm crashing and burning? Do I sound like it? Oh, I love you. I love you. I love the world. I am love. I am love. And the 70 videos to prove it. I spared it all. There ain't no secrets about me. And the truth is a harsh reality. But I put it out there. Everything. That's why I'm free. I can't be censored. But there's certain people that don't want to be on here.